Hello, I'm Dr. Kevin Baiko, and I would like to represent you in the United States Congress for North Carolina's 3rd Congressional District. Representative Walter Jones was a respected member of the Liberty Caucus. His national contributions to the ideal of liberty will be sorely missed. This ideal is enshrined in our country's founding documents, most notably the U.S. Constitution. And what makes our nation's Constitution so special is its design to restrain government from oppressing its people. You see, liberty and government have an inverse relationship. The more we are governed, the more we are disempowered to freely associate, to express our views, to embody our religious values, to defend ourselves, to maintain our privacy, to contract, and to own property. By restraining government, our Constitution empowers us, we the people, with liberty. Now ask yourself, which do you prefer? Liberty for all or equality for all? Arguably, liberty for all is a form of equality. It's an equality of opportunity. The opportunity to succeed or fail. On the other hand, equality for all holds everyone at the same degree of liberty or lack thereof, which follows when the focus of equality is the outcome rather than the opportunity. You see, with equality of opportunity, good outcomes are rewarded by society. Bad outcomes aren't. Society benefits from this arrangement. But the more equality of outcome is pursued, the more government is required to force those outcomes to the detriment of individual liberty and societal prosperity. So this is also a question of desired government size, as enforcing equalities of outcome tends to require bigger governmental controls, whereas equalities of opportunities, which liberty makes possible, necessitate less government. These are important considerations in a time when more and more people on social media, on the news, and even in government are calling for so-called democratic socialist policies based on equalities of outcome rather than equalities of opportunity, which is just another way of saying liberty is under attack. Fortunately, some of our most fundamental liberties were specifically mentioned in our Bill of Rights. Yet even these are under attack. Speech limited to politically correct terms or free speech zones is not free speech. I will defend our freedom of speech because it's a precious right uniquely protected in this country. The overregulation of our churches and their charitable missions, the lawsuits of people of faith who refuse to sacrifice their beliefs in the operation of their businesses, the prohibition of children from praying in schools exemplify state tyranny over religion, not religious freedom. I will be a voice reminding that government cannot be used to dictate how religious ideas and values can be employed and enjoyed. Gun rights are constantly under attack. I will defend your right to bear arms. Privacy rights seem almost a thing of the past, but privacy is a crucial part of a free society. I will work to minimize the reach of our domestic government surveillance programs. Certainly other rights could be mentioned, but I would limit that list to negative rights, freedoms the state cannot take away. For example, I find it a self-evident truth that individuals have the right to choose what goes or doesn't go into their bodies. I'd like to make that a law. On the other hand, health care is not a negative right. We should have the right to seek it, but we are not entitled to receive it unless we've earned it by providing some service or earned the money to pay for it. I applaud the Trump administration for gutting Obamacare and abolishing its individual mandate, and I oppose attempts to erect a national healthcare system. Even our electoral college system is being questioned and embattled. We must remember that our nation is a constitutional republic of states, these United States, established as such to protect all minorities from the tyranny of the majority. Do you want California and New York voters choosing our next president? I certainly don't. I will work to protect our electoral college from being undermined. I believe that our Constitution is this country's greatest contribution to the world. We must protect it. So ask yourself, who do you want representing you? Some career politician who's just going to vote along party lines? Or do you want someone with the principles that I have to defend the U.S. Constitution from being undermined by any party's agenda? I hope you'll consider voting for me in this special election primary April 30th. Thank you for your support.